All right, everybody, here we go. We're back again.
Hello,
It's the
hello.
it's the Wheels and Shaky show. It's the Wheels and Shaky show. Episode 21. 21. We did 21 of these. And
Look at
it's
us go. We're legal now.
the 1 year, yeah, the 3 we can drink. The 1 year anniversary of this just a couple days ago.
Really?
Yeah, at least it showed up in my Facebook feed as a in my Facebook feed history as a year. I don't know. Maybe it was when we started the Facebook page or when we did the first. I have to go back and look at
It's probably pretty close. It
it.
all started. I was in rehab this time last year.
That's right.
Not the 21-year-old, rehab, but the other
Why
rehab.
they make me go to rehab? I said,
I know. When I
roll,
tell people I was
roll,
in
roll.
rehab, they look at me like I was crazy. I'm like, not that kind of rehab.
Well, and then it was funny. So Joey, hey Joey was like, so we're going to Joey to see Joey, hey Joey, and
The
Ed
joy.
and Ed and Roll Tide at but Monday, Memorial Day. And he thought you were going to be in town then. He was a little bummed actually. But he's like, hey, what is Amy like to eat and have food allergies or anything like that? And I'm like, dude, she ain't gonna be here.
Oh, that's true.
And to which my response was, she rolls into town a week after that.
Ah ha ha.
Literally, I said she rolls in
Uh-huh.
literally a week
Yeah, I
after that.
gotcha. I
So
gotcha.
yeah,
I gotcha.
yeah. So and he just came. He laughed and said, "Okay, Joey." So yeah. So but they would like to. They all would like to see you at some point. So
I was gonna
while
say
you're
he
here,
owes me a dinner. Then we'll have like
yeah.
a Memorial Day week later. So
Friend like so it's like the Friendsgiving version of Memorial Day.
there we go.
I don't know how that. I don't have a word for that. Memorial friends, memorial friends Oriole. I don't know. So anyway,
So I'm taking a trip to see you.
yes, this is exciting. This is very
Oh
exciting.
God.
Oh no, this is all kinds of exciting, and it's all kinds of challenges for us because I'm starting to
Uh-huh.
realize just wow what we're gonna have to do. Um, so interesting, but and then of course all the scheduling now is crazy because of what I just mentioned about
Mhm.
prior to us starting. I have been busier, as they say, than I have been busier, they say, than a one-legged man in an ass kicking contest. So I said that
Yeah.
to somebody the other day, somebody much younger, and they're like, "That's funny. I've never heard that before." I was like, "What? Really? That's like an old one for me." Um,
That-
yeah, it's because I'm old and then have a lot of miles.
Nah.
So
I got a few of them from my southern
yes, I
upbringing.
bet. I bet it probably involved boots. Um,
Cats and rocking chairs, that kind of thing. Yeah.
yep. Yep. So then, but anyway, but one thing there was something that I noticed. So I have been going just insane the last like 2, 3 weekends. I've been busy. I'm back to back band gigs, either multiple band gigs or rehearsals or other commitments and stuff like that. So something I noticed, however, in the process of all this, my tremors they're not gone, but they seem to have lightened up a touch, which is either one of two things. Either I'm getting used to them, entirely possible, or they're actually lightening up a touch. Like some of my other symptoms are kind of like dialing back a little bit. They're still there, but they're
Mm.
dialing back a little. So today was my regularly scheduled visit with Brain Boy, Doctor Brain Dude, and who wants to come, who again has now asked me about this like 3 times. He wants to come on here. He wants to come on our podcast, and we should
We
do
need
that.
to get him on here. Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that. So Dr. Brain Man, I was telling him, I'm like, dude, I don't know what it is. I just late for about the last 3 weeks, maybe to a month. It just seems like things were dialing back. And now this is a big deal because the last time I saw him 3 months ago, we were talking about kicking the Oompa Loompa medicine up
Yeah.
up to the next dose because things were getting weird. Well, today he even said he's like come on here and walk. He made me walk him down the hallway, and he's like, yeah, boy, your walking's better, your balance seems better, and I think so. He's like, what have you been doing? I'm like, man, I've been crazy. I've been going crazy. It's I've been working like I'm working like a dog at the clown show, at the clown show establishment by day, and then I've been learning new music, learning all kinds of new music stuff at night, either guitar or drums or vocals or a combination of all that. And I've been, working, doing all that stuff, new harmonica stuff, working on, I mean, I've had a mound of things. This weekend is pretty quiet. Turns out I got asked to do one thing this weekend that I'm going to do because it's easy. All I have to do is show up and play with an iPad. Because
Okay.
I'm just running. I'm helping out a band with sound. Just doing a sound.
Drums, harmonica, iPad. You play everything.
Well, I don't have to play the iPad. I have to just
Yeah,
use it
I know.
to control sound. And that's Sunday. So that's pretty easy. That's an easy, nice, quiet weekend, which would be a good thing because then the next weekend, was supposed to be relatively quiet. I had the solo thing, my little solo thing, like scheduled for the 31st. And now I'm playing drums Saturday afternoon, right at the place right up the road, Paradise thing.
Hmm.
So I got a drum gig for that Saturday afternoon, and then somewhere on either May 31st or June 1st, I expect you to be rolling in.
June 1st,
June
hopefully.
1st. Okay. So, yeah. And then, of course, we have the recent news of the graduation events on the 29th for the dude, for young men, for the young man that lives in my house.
Yes.
Yeah, so he'll be graduating. That will, that's
On the
another,
29th.
yeah, that's another episode for another time.
You are a busy, busy boy.
Yeah, I am actually. It's great, but he will still finish. Like, there's still a week of school after that. He'll go back. He'll finish the school year, and then he'll do the summer program before he goes to his day program / work program / whatever. But yeah, lots of paperwork, lots of stuff. So anyway, so Doctor Brain Guy, um, I told him and guess what word came up? Guess what? One of our favorite words with the show came up in
What
conversation.
what word?
Neuroplasticity
Ooh, a
came back
favorite.
came back again. So apparently he seems to be he's of the opinion that all this extra stuff that I'm learning and all this extra stuff I'm doing, all this, the staying active, he's
Mhm.
concerned about my sleep, he's concerned about me getting enough rest. But he seems to think that this activity, this plethora of activity, this plethora of pinatas.
Another favorite, yeah.
That's another one. There's a plethora of activity leading to neuroplasticity. How about that?
There you go.
So yeah, so things are actually
Wow.
trending in the right kind of direction. I mean, it's never
So
going to go
now
away,
you
but
have
it's better.
now you have an excuse for all the music stuff that you're doing. And you can tell Mrs. Shaky, you have to do it.
Well,
It's a medical necessity.
having to do it is one problem. It's having to do it with the expense of buying a bunch of new gear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Especially on Mother's Day. That was a
yeah.
good touch.
I'll have to tell the guitar story again. I might have to tell the guitar story at some point, but yeah. Um, so, but
So
yeah,
when I come into town, we'll just have to keep each other busy and get our neurons firing and
right.
stay in motion. Problem is, I have to deal with fatigue. So
Well,
how do I deal with you at the same time?
I
This
was
can be a
dealing with
challenge.
fatigue. I was dealing with fatigue, and then I just started getting really active. Like I was forced to do these things, and I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll
We
figure. We
always do.
always do. We always do. We have think about all the things that you and I have had to navigate.
Oh yeah.
The storm, the giant killer storm in Canton. The
Mhm.
getting getting you to lay down on a bench in a bench in a booth at a restaurant. The whole thing. I mean,
I was
we've
I
had
was even thinking about
we've had some
when
adventures.
I lived with you, you had to get me upstairs twice
Yeah,
when I was basically useless.
yeah.
That was fun.
Still trying to figure something out here. Um,
Yeah.
Anyway, so tripping and not that kind of tripping. We're
Not the
not.
trip I normally do. This is the fun kind of tripping. I used to trip before I became wheels.
Oh, that like walking. Yeah, that kind of.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
there's
yes.
okay.
EMS
So
kind of
so for the
tripping.
record, there's a third type of tripping that we're not.
Oh, I wasn't talking. Oh, I get. Okay.
Right. That's right. Like I'm like,
Man, you
when
could
were
tell.
you like
You could tell our difference in thinking, can't you?
all of a sudden it's like I'm imagining
Um,
you with like a walker from years ago, just like pop, like chewing on magic
yeah,
mushrooms and
yeah, no,
Jimi Hendrix playing in your house and
no, no, no.
purple
I was
haze
born
all
in
in my
'69.
brain.
I missed all that good stuff.
It's making a comeback. Psilocybin's making a comeback, even for neurological disorders. Might have to you start microdosing psilocybin. Let's see what happens.
So Aaron Rodgers might have been.
Oh, don't even,
On-
don't. I don't want to hear his name.
I know,
I don't
I
want
know.
to deal with there. No, that is the fact that he's going to be back again. Ugh,
Hey, that
no,
prefaces the fact that I just took a mini trip to kind of work out the details of what I'm going to need to take the longer trip down to see you.
good point.
And I took that mini trip across the cheese curtain. Oh my God. I was crying at the border, but
Mm.
I did it. I went to Wisconsin.
You went to fun place and it was fun places to say in Wisconsin. There's a lot of fun places to say, but my favorite is where you went.
Where I went. I did not make it all the way to Green Bay. I refused, but I did make it to the fun place. Go ahead and say it.
No, I was going to let you say it first. You
Yeah,
ran
my
it.
son and I went to Sheboygan.
Sheboygan. Sheboygan.
Sheboygan. It's just a fun, yeah.
They have a wonderful dance company, the Sheboygan Dance Company. Um,
It was a fun place.
yeah,
My youngest son, of the kids who actually take care of me. So it was his day to take care of mom, or 3 days. So we took off for like a mini 3 day weekend, and we went to Sheboygan. I had to get out of here. I had to get out of my house. I had to get out of my neighborhood, off the road, the road to the hospital, which is also um, coincidentally the road to my rehab center. I'm always on this one road. So I just had to get off the road, just go.
right.
And it had to be within 3 hours. 3 hours is like my time limit. And Sheboygan is exactly 3 hours. So
So,
yeah,
okay.
it was fun.
So that sparks my first question.
Go right ahead.
What 3 hours? Okay, let me get my notes. 3 hours is your limit, is your max. So when you
hmm
guys start heading in this direction, are you stopping every 3 hours? And,
So let's
well,
say
for how
three
long?
hours. 3 hours is a comfortable limit.
Okay.
The last trip I took was out to Vancouver Island. So we had to fly into Vancouver, which is 4.5 hours on plane. And once you get off the plane, then you gotta
Yeah.
navigate things. So finding a bathroom, this is all about going to the bathroom for those of you who don't suffer with this. 3 hours is like my limit. My body knows that's the limit. So we've kind of planned the trip out to see you. I'm making the trip with my son and my daughter and my daughter's boyfriend. So I will have a girl, which is another topic we'll get onto.
That helps.
I have a girl. It helps a ton. So I can stop anywhere we want.
Although I will say
Oh, hi,
the
yeah.
the turnpikes,
hmm
the Ohio and Pennsylvania turnpike rest areas, while the food can be a little sketchy depending, like the Roy Rogers thing. Remember that awfulness?
Yeah, see, you and I have made this trip before a couple
Right.
of times.
But they do have I think they have like a lot of them have like good size, pretty navigable, um, you know,
Family restroom.
accessible family restrooms. So
Right.
that'll be helpful.
Right. I mean, I've got my son and my daughter, which will help. I have two people to get. We've been discussing the last time. I don't know if you recall. We did go to Delaware, but we met you in South Carolina, and I was with the both of them.
That's right.
And the problem was we were in the roller skate car,
Yeah.
so the
Yeah.
little
That's
Ford
true.
Fiesta thing. So my wheelchair had to go on the back, on a bike rack.
That's right.
So yeah, you remember this now?
Yes, I remember.
So the couple of times we caught the rain, it
Yep.
was challenging to have someone get out and take it off the bike rack and then unfasten it. get it set up, and then get me in the bathroom.
No, 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 no,
It
no.
was not fun. It was a race.
Yeah.
So this time I said at least we've got a few different people. So you know the drill. One of them's taking it out. One of them can be helping me. Blah blah blah. It just makes it easier with multiple people.
Yep.
So we've got that planned.
Yeah.
So so we are taking because there's an hour time change. We're gonna lose an hour on the way out there. We are taking the toll roads all the way out there, and as you said, I mean they've got decent rest stops
Yeah.
along the
For
way.
bathroom choices are good. Food choices are but bathroom choices are good.
Not worried. No, I'm not worried. We can pack something if we need to.
No, I mean you'll find something. There's Paneras, and there, every now and again there's a Panera, and there's a Starbucks at every one of them. You just got to avoid the one that's the crapo Roy Rogers, because
Yep, I
that was
remember that one.
awfulness.
That's during COVID
And
too,
then,
wasn't it?
yeah, I believe it was. But then you get the cool one where you get off the tollway, like when you're in Pennsylvania. I think it's like, I want to say it's by Harrisburg, or the Harrisburg signs. You actually get off the tollway, and it's not like an exit. You have to get off. There's a stop sign. There's a stoplight, and you have like 4 different gas stations and a McDonald's and stuff. But the place to go there, Sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go to the Sheets. The only thing in the realm of gas stations with good food, because that's starting to become a thing. You have like Wawa, like we have Wawa here. We have Royal Farms.
Yeah.
Sheets.
Casey's.
Yeah, you have Casey's. And then occasionally, if you find one, there isn't one between here and there, unfortunately for you guys. But if you find one, Buc-ee's. Good boy, I lost it.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say it.
Yeah, I knew Buc-ee's is a thing, but
Oh no, my daughter's she's disappointed there's not one between the two of us. She has looked for one, and there is not one there.
there's not. They're working on one. I think the rumors are gonna put one in Ohio. I don't know where, but they're gonna put one in Ohio.
Rumors they're gonna put one in Wisconsin, exactly in the town where my daughter's boyfriend lives.
Where is he? Racine or something?
No, I can tell you off here.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of, but I know the general.
It's a suburb of Milwaukee, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I know the general vicinity.
Unfortunately, oh my God. And now Matthew, I mean, the fact that her boyfriend lives in Wisconsin already, that Matthew is looking for houses in Sheboygan. He enjoyed Sheboygan that much.
Well, if he can get a gig up there with working with who he works for.
Oh yeah, he enjoyed it. But I mean, the things that I learned, I mean, just even make a 3-hour trip.
Yeah.
Was interesting. So I took notes on what I needed, even to be in the car for 3 hours. It's a little different. The trip I made out to Vancouver Island obviously was by plane. The trip I made with you to Ohio and Pennsylvania, I was plane and car, but I was in a better position then. I guess let's say, I mean, that's one thing that makes me nervous about this trip is that since all that horrible stuff happened last year, my needs are not exactly the same. I wasn't easy before, but I was easier before.
Did you do a stint? Did you have a stint in rehab before the yurt? Before the thing before the Pittsburgh and the yurt and the thing?
The one that put me in the wheelchair, yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, but it had been a couple of years
in between,
and I had stabilized. And what I've realized recently is everything I went through last year really took a toll on me. Because even a 3-hour trip by car was not great.
I'm trying to think.
Kind of nervous.
I'm trying to think, but nothing's happening. No, I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's see. When you were at Gottlieb Hospital, when I got back from, was that the Mongoose?
No, it's one off the coast of Mexico. It starts with S. Socorro.
Oh, Socorro, because Sam was with me. I just couldn't remember if Sam was. I couldn't remember if Sam picked me. I couldn't remember if Sam picked me up at the airport, or if it was him and I together, because that was when we came, and that was when we came to see you there. But did you go to rehab after that one? We're getting off track. I'm sorry, but
exactly. I'm like watching.
I know. I'm sorry, but anyway. So yeah. So now this is a new adventure. So you've had the baby step, the 3-hour.
Like my life is defined by these trips to rehab. It's ridiculous, but other MS people will understand.
Yeah.
That's exactly how we define things.
So okay, so what's the plan? So we know, so we have the you have the route figured out. What in the timing plan is just sort of 3 hours and then see where you're close to.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm because it sounds awful to say, and I've got a whole episode devoted to this. The bathroom is the king. It's the key to the trip. That, and I did discover, and this is in my notes you'll see, but I did discover my butt gets sore. My numb butt gets sore. And I'm trying to avoid pressure sores. I mean, I'm in a wheelchair all day.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on my butt all day long. So I came up with this great idea for one of those donuts. You know, like I don't want to say hemorrhoid donuts, but I mean,
Yeah,
the
but no,
donuts.
it's like for me, it's I don't think it's the hemorrhoid donut. We used to call it tailbone donut.
You could be a tailbone donut. So, but
Yeah,
I
but it's a
thought that.
donut.
So I went looking for that. But and this is why I'm glad we took the trip. We realized that if you think about the way you have to get me into the cars with the higher ground clearance, I slide onto the seat. And so a donut I could not even get on a donut
Hmm.
because I slide sideways. So other people who are challenged about getting into vehicles will understand this. I have different ways of getting into different vehicles. Like my daughter's car is very low to the ground, so I just fall into that one, but I have a way of bracing myself. My son's is a mini SUV, so I slide. It's almost like your Jeep Cherokee, but your
Right.
Cherokee's higher.
A little bit.
I slide onto the seat so the donut would slide out from underneath me. So we have discovered a system of pillows we're gonna try and use.
I
And
just hope. I hope that works. What if you got a donut? Okay, so they make a donut that has like it's not necessarily a donut, but it's like the neck pillow.
right,
And they make one that's made out of like a velour or it's not the plastic one
okay,
that
I
would
know what you're
slide
talking
on the
about.
seat. You know, that one actually might kind of have some friction, have enough tension to stick to the seat, so you wouldn't slide it. Maybe
Well,
think.
we've looked at different options, but we think because it's just all about pressure relief. And I
Hmm.
remember that from my hospital because they'd wake me up every 2 hours
Yeah.
to change my position. Oh, what a nightmare! But so we've got a few different pillows.
Oh, what a nightmare!
It was. Oh my
Wake
God!
up
Forget taking the
and-
vitals every 4 hours, waking me up every 2 hours just to shift a
Yeah.
wedge underneath one side or the other. But we found some pillows that we're just gonna be very cognizant of changing my position since I won't be on my fancy air cushion that I sit on in my wheelchair.
Are you gonna bring that
Um,
with?
I am not bringing my fancy wheelchair.
No, but does the cushion come off? Can you bring the cushion?
I can't. So you are just gonna have to
So I have to shift you
shuffle my
every
butt.
2 hours.
You just have to shove. I'm gonna be sitting on a chair at your house. I won't be sitting in my wheelchair because I won't have my comfy wheelchair. I won't have this reclining wheelchair. So you're gonna have to give up your recliner, dude.
You know what? Honestly, I have
Yeah,
not spent anywhere near as much time in that lately as I would.
that's true. So,
I've been busy. No, that's fine. Um, okay. So
so
then, so okay, so the plan is then so at every 3 hour stops, and then moving, 3 hours, moving, stop. Are
mhm.
you planning on a one night hotel stay to get here or two?
We are.
Okay.
We're stopping. We've decided to stop at an accessible hotel
Okay.
about 3 hours west of your house. So we'll stay there the first night because I don't want to drive 13 hours straight through. That's insane for me. So we're actually going to drive about 10. It's going to be crazy. Stay at a hotel, get cleaned up, accessible hotel, before we, take our time and arrive at your house midday, probably Monday.
So you're leaving Sunday.
Uh-huh. We
Okay.
can talk about a lot of these details off here, but
No, no,
yeah,
no, no. I'm just well, no, so I'm just trying to do the math here. I mean, at that point, I mean, unless you have the hotel picked out and booked and everything already.
we do.
I okay. Well, then I'm questioning a flaw in your plan, but okay, we can talk about that.
No, it is my daughter's boyfriend works for a hotel chain.
Yeah, right. I know that, but it's a pretty good
So
sized
we
hotel
are,
chain. You should be able to.
I know, so we're stopping 3 hours short of your house, having good night's sleep, getting cleaned up, resting, 10 hours in one day is going to be hard.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was thinking I would
So,
back that up to like 8 and
no,
try to think. Okay.
hopefully, I mean, we're going to do our very best.
Okay.
And that leaves us only 3 hours to get to your house, and then we shall be upon you. And we need to discuss if
Okay.
your house. Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's not a good way to say that. I don't know if
Uh,
I can have I don't know if I can have all 4 of you there. That would be kind of difficult. There's a lot of
oh,
figure around.
jeez.
Um,
So
be upon you.
now we've discussed. I bought hardware to make your house be more accessible for me. That I
Okay.
will be bringing with me on the trip.
Yes, I expected that.
So,
We have the squatty potty. We already have the squatty potty here. You don't need to bring that with you if you don't want. We have one.
okay, well, I take it off my list. It was on my list.
Well, as long as Timmy doesn't mind me taking Timmy's got to share it. But
Mine is small. I mean, it takes up no
um,
room enough.
and I know you said you were going to bring the handrails, right?
That's the
You're gonna bring,
handrails.
yeah, the handrails for the so the toilet feels like a roller coaster now. Or like something like that. Like it takes the toilet and makes it and turns it into like the Starship Enterprise.
It does. The
Um,
only challenge I said is I will have to get used to not having any handles or rails at all in your bathroom, which is a challenge. I know I used to make jokes, and they do. The fact that people think that just because you have rails in your bathroom makes it accessible
no,
is not true.
no,
It has
we
to be the
learned
right
that.
rails.
Yeah, we
Right.
learned that we learned at my old house.
Hmm.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I will have to do without anything like that in your bathroom. So be ready for that. We will have that challenge.
Yes. Let's see.
So this
So
starts
that
a part of traveling to friends and family's houses and the fun that it can
right.
be.
Well, and so just to give you the so here's our end of it now. Our end of it is one. Allison is having the couch cleaned. She's having the couch.
Nice.
She's having the how now brown couch. She's having
Mhm.
that cleaned up. Really, she's having cleaned because of dog hair and cat hair and et cetera, et cetera. Because and then and we can even try that has the pull out bed in it, which nobody has ever slept on.
Well, I mean, this sparks the discussion that we haven't explained that you do have a two-story house
Yes.
and your bedrooms are upstairs.
And just getting in and out of the house is not super conducive to a wheelchair. I mean,
Okay,
we'll do it, but
well, first we have to discuss how to get me in the house. That's what I want to discuss, how people do that.
yeah.
I mean, I've got a ramp,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not going to bring it with me.
No.
So we have to discuss how you're getting me in the house.
I'm going to get you in the house the way I would do it with a wheelchair up 1 or 2 steps because it's only 2 steps. Like I'm going to spin you around backwards and foop, foop, like I'm moving a refrigerator up the steps on a dolly.
Thank you for calling me a refrigerator.
I'm not calling you a refrigerator. Although it'd be fun, we'll get you like a '72 jersey with Perry
Oh
on
yeah,
the
I was
back.
gonna say a
Yeah, we can do that.
refrigerator jersey. Yeah,
So, but yeah,
refrigerator Perry.
but at that point, it's a question of front door or garage door. Garage door would be easier getting to. Like I said, there's so explaining the layout of my house, and understand when we just for general public here, when we bought this house, we had 3 houses to pick from an inventory standpoint. It was like at the time that it was a challenging time to buy a house, but we had to move because all the stuff with Timmy and all that thing. We've been over that, so fine. It was this house or the other two choices. One was a no-go because it was a gut job from the day we would have moved in, and the third one, just it wouldn't have worked. It could have worked. It's one of those things where maybe it could have, but it wouldn't. Yeah. This was the choice. And honestly, I love the neighborhood and I love where we're at. It's great. The problem is, of course, is that there's an issue with it's just this is not a good wheelchair house. But we'll manage. We'll get through this because we always do. There will be 2 challenges here. I'm not worried about getting you in more so as I am about getting you out.
Right, but
Because
today in the podcast, I just want to present the challenges
right.
that we're going to face. Okay, if I do survive this road trip,
Yeah.
and the perilous bathrooms that I will face along the way, um, then I arrive at your house and what I will be facing.
Yeah, but
Because I do get invited to friends' houses. I got invited to a graduation party last weekend for some children I took care of, in preschool who graduated high school, and I had to turn them down because their house, there was no way I could get into their house or into the
those
backyard.
those twin kids.
So we will talk about that later. But so about your house, the challenges we face are getting me through the first doorway.
Yeah, in is
So
easy.
so,
In will be easy.
so if I go in the front door, I've got a giant bush, right?
Nope, not anymore. Not
Okay.
anymore. So Allison went out there with the hedge trimmers and just crew cut all of them. Just buzz cut
Wow.
them all. So we're good there.
She didn't do that for me, did she?
Well, no, it needed to be done. It needed to be.
Okay.
It kind of for you. You were a little bit of the motivation, but it needed to
Oh,
be
well,
done
totally.
anyway.
Thank you.
Um, and then so she like buzz cut those things, and then
Okay.
but getting you out um won't be bad. I think I got it figured out. And then it's just a question of which vehicle we're taking to go where. And because I'm pretty sure I took the top off of the rest of the top now is now in we are in full on summer mode with Mongo,
Mm-hmm.
but the doors are still on. But the doors pop off in like 2 seconds.
Right. I know we can do Mongo, and I know I can live with your Cherokee.
Yeah.
So the
And
only challenge would be the Subaru.
yeah, but the Subaru's easy. The Subaru is going to be like getting in and out of Jessica's car.
Right. So I'm not worried about
A
your
little
cars.
bit of cars will be easy because there's one night while you're here that you and Allison probably will drive together to come see me.
Right.
Right.
Can't wait for that. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, maybe. Uh, and then
My biggest challenges were we get me in the door,
yeah,
your bathroom, which I'm gonna practice this week. Um, not holding onto that bar and just using what I can to think to see if I can survive.
it won't be
what's
that
gonna
bad.
happen at your place.
It won't be that bad because um, the doorway will be close enough that I think you'll be able to grab onto like the door frame. We'll figure that one out.
Okay.
We'll figure that one out. Do you have any of the so okay, so anyway, so in your prep list, what else in your prep list of things you're bringing with you? I see rails, squatty potty,
Right. Right.
possible donut. What else is on the list?
That's all. I mean, that's really all I need. I'm not worried about the list of things to take. The big thing for your house were where I was going to sleep because I can't get upstairs. Even though you do have a couch downstairs, obviously you talked about that. I can sleep on.
Yeah, you're
If I
familiar with the couch.
right, if I needed to, I could rent equipment. And people out there to understand that is a possibility. I had to look into that for my Vancouver trip as well. I could rent what they call DME, durable medical equipment. I could rent a wheelchair. I could rent a walker out there if I needed it. Um, I think even out where you are, I could rent a chairlift.
What's the D and DME?
DME, durable medical equipment.
Durable. No, okay.
Yep, durable medical equipment. So I could rent a lift if
Mhm.
I needed it at your house.
Well, because here's one I was looking at is the wheelchair, the wheelchair for the stairs that has the tracks on it.
Mhm.
So if we did need to just take you upstairs or downstairs or navigate any kind of stairs, I was thinking about maybe renting one of those for the week, which is again, it puts us kind
Right.
of back into that refrigerator thing. Um,
Right.
or in this case, because it'd be going upstairs, maybe it'd be like a new washer or dryer or something.
So I washer or dryer.
Yeah. Or, yeah, that wouldn't work. I could ratchet strap you to a dolly, to a two-wheel cart, and then just move you anywhere I want to.
Turn me into Hannibal Lecter, yeah.
It'd be very Hannibal Lecter, which I know you
No,
have a problem with.
not doing that. Yes, not doing that. So I graciously agreed to sleep downstairs, which no, I honestly don't mind. You know that. I've slept on your couches before.
Oh yeah.
So
And
I'm
we
gonna
can
sleep on your couches, which I'm perfectly fine with, or your pull-out bed.
pull out bed, and we have a very good. We spent dough on a high quality blow up bed, so that's the other thing too.
Ooh,
Like it's like a big one. Um, and
fancy.
then and
Imagine you
then
trying to get me up off of that.
no, but this one's pretty tall actually. It wouldn't be that bad.
Okay.
Um, and then the other big challenge here, of course, is the shower. But I think we got that,
Yes,
and we
it
got
is.
that figured out. I think we got that figured out because there is a shower at the pool that you can, use that.
Okay, let's try it.
And I think it's got like a bench and a whole thing.
I should hope so. I'm not bringing a bench. I'm not bringing anything with me.
I got you.
I am, however, bringing my wipes. I do have, I'm not gonna say the brand name because we aren't sponsored by them.
Yeah.
I do have wash-up cloths, which are really cool. I mean, as I was using one day, it's the kind that you soap up and it dries without rinsing. As I was doing it, my daughter told me she had seen it. Like it's something that they hand out to homeless people on the street to wash up. I'm like, yay, yay me.
Yeah.
Um, I'm bringing them. So that's fantastic for the days in between. For people who don't know that they are out there, and I found some that actually smell the way I want them to smell, which has been the challenge. Because a lot of the ones that I used in the hospital smell like hospitals. So I found a brand that actually they smell like lavender.
Nice.
It's very nice.
Lavender.
Well, what?
Lavender.
Lavender, yeah.
I don't say lavender. I say
It's
lavender.
it it's French.
Right. Lavender.
Lavender.
Well, yeah. Uh, who else? Honestly, if we really got, well, no, they would need we would need to get a hold of a bench. But seriously, we just go, hey Joey, take you over there, and he probably lets you take a shower there too.
That is true. His house is like, yeah,
And they have the first floor thing. Hey Joey.
we're good.
So
We're good.
yeah, I mean, getting you, or if it's going to be really nice out, I'm hoping the weather's going to be nice.
Hmm.
I'll just take you out in the backyard and hose you off.
Nice. Well, I did find out, if you do recall, there's a product. It's like a pop-up shower.
Hmm.
I did find one of those. I could pack it up and bring with me. I'm not gonna do that.
Do you own a bathing suit? Not that you're necessarily going in the pool, but
I have no idea anymore. Honestly, it's sad to say. I don't even know that I do.
because here's what
I
we
must. It must be somewhere. But yeah, you imagine getting me into one.
well that and could you imagine? Because then the other thing we could take your wheelchair and like roll it up to the pool to the edge of the pool really fast and then just hit the brakes and see if you go
Woo!
flying off into the water.
I
You
could
could do
win a
like a you
belly.
could do like a face plant cannonball.
I was gonna say belly flop contest. Let's go for it.
That'd be awesome.
Woo woo.
That would be awesome. Then we got to get you out though. Then we got to get you out. Although there's
You,
stairs. I mean,
you know, I talked to my daughter about just put me in a life vest. Let me bob. Let me just bob in the water.
yeah, we can do that. I got
Probably
a,
be
I got a,
fishing me out again.
I got a couple of life jackets for the paddle
Yeah,
boards.
yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be pretty cool.
Attach me to a winch and then winch me back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll find
Um,
out all sorts of fun little things when I come out there.
yeah. I mean, we'll figure some. We got stuff. The only problem is I'm gonna have some work days and things in there, but we got stuff. We got things. We could go to which one is it? There's one of the beaches where they have um, the
Bethany.
access the yeah. There's that one, but no, there's like the one, but I think it was Tower Beach, like one of the
Oh
parks.
yeah, you did say Tower Beach, yeah.
Yeah.
The wheelchairs with the big wheels.
Yep. Yeah, I
Yep.
think so. We
A
got
lot of them
those.
also have the carpets that go
Mhm.
almost all the way to the water.
Yeah.
So being accessible, I mean, there's so many accessible outdoor activities that I can do
Well, and that's what's awesome about living out here.
besides just seeing you,
Yeah.
which I am
Well,
looking forward to.
yeah, you say that now.
Mm.
Um,
Well, here's the thing. My children will be with me at your house. They're actually coming out there to see their father get remarried in Pennsylvania, but they will be with me at your house, I think, till Wednesday at least, maybe Thursday. So they're going to work through a lot of the details with me
yeah.
because they know my routine. They know the ways to take care of me.
Right.
They know the ways to do this and that. So, I mean, they'll be there, especially since you work, but they will be there to, break things in, get me going. But I will say, a product recommendation for this week was going to be something that's definitely on my list.
Yes.
You scroll down the script. The mandatory thing that I will be using in the car as well are the chucks. They're
Oh, sure.
the necessary evils.
Yeah.
But I will say I found a fantastic brand. It's gonna be on the website under product recommendations.
Okay.
A fantastic brand. The Medline Ultrasorbs, which is also the Ultrasorbs. I think there's something about that name that I remember for the hospital. But they work absolute wonders, and they hold their shape, which is awesome. They're not like cheap or they don't scrunch up. So in the car, getting in and out, it'll be nice. I mean, I don't need them necessarily.
When did you start using those?
I can't even remember.
That brand.
It was after my hospital stay. That put me in the wheelchair.
Okay. So
So
did you have you had them? Although you've had, so I'm trying to think if they're the ones that I've seen.
they're the blue ones. Yeah, they're the
Okay.
really thick blue ones. That
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
shake
yeah.
them out, they're kind of stiff.
Right.
They're stiff. They hold their shape because when you get me out of bed, you have to twist me to the side, and they always scrunch up. But that brand doesn't.
Bend me, shake me,
But I
any
will
way you
say,
want me.
I will also put a product recommendation. I found another brand. They're not as good as the Ultrasorbs, but they're kind of close. But they are about 2/3 of the price.
Yeah.
And they can be found on Amazon. But I mean, and I know this because you can waste so much money looking for different brands. But I'm doing this to protect the cars, but and your
Right.
couch, you know,
Yeah, you don't want
you
to skimp, and you don't want to skimp on those things, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I get it.
you can go through so many depending on
Right.
how things are. But I mean, you remember that from the Ohio trip.
Yeah.
Those are yeah, that's the brand I used on the trip. So the cheaper brand I just discovered recently, and they were almost half the price, between one half and 2/3. It was fantastic because when I'm having bad times, I go through so many. So
But you're not
those
gonna
will
have,
be up.
but you're not gonna have bad times here. You're gonna have good times because you're gonna be hanging out because we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun.
God,
I'm gonna have some. This has got there's Nana and Pops ice cream with there's
yeah.
gonna be some Nana and Pops, some Thrashers. There's gonna be some yeah.
I'm on a diet. I'm trying to lose weight to get ready for this trip too. Cause you're gonna have to lift me and move me around and stuff. And I don't know. I'm working on that. What else do I need to do to be prepared for you? I'm doing so many little things to get ready for this trip, and I've only got. Do I have a week and a half?
Bring um easy shoes. Bring the
I only have
easiest.
one pair of shoes.
Yeah, that's gonna change when you're here, I think.
We have to go shoe shopping again. Oh
Yeah,
God.
but this time I think we're gonna try something else.
So bring my shoehorn. Bring my good shoehorn.
And then
I like I said, I'm doing like a little mini prep in the
chargers.
bathroom, trying to get ready. To be able to be lifted up and down. And I have to say
You
something. Even being taken care of between the two children, I can tell a difference which child knows the best ways to do certain things.
right.
And so now I'm gonna have to teach you and Allison again.
The handles on the for the Starship Enterprise. Um,
What are you talking about?
the handles you bring for the toilet.
I've already got those. Those are on the list. I
Right.
bought
No,
them
I got
from.
that. No, I had a question about. It's just and I forgot what. It's just the handles. It's not like the booster seat. Are you bringing
No,
the
I'm not bringing the bidet. I'm not bringing the bidet.
not a day the booster seat? Just the thing that sits up a little bit higher.
Oh no, I don't use that anymore.
Okay.
It's just the handles.
Um,
Not the booster seat with the handles. The
yeah.
riser seat with the handles. It
Right.
is actually handles that attach to the back. Remember the back, the screws
Yeah. No,
behind
I
the toilet
remember.
seat?
Yeah. No, I
So
remember how that one goes.
so
I'll.
those are coming.
Yep.
Um, I'm not bringing the bath seat, so don't have to worry about that. Um, actually, I think equipment-wise, that might be all I'm bringing.
Did you look, or do you need me to look? See, we're getting into like details that most
Hmm.
general public doesn't need to know. So, Here,
Some of
let's.
these
Why don't we
some
get
of
out of
these
here?
details about equipment that people, I'm really hoping people need to know that it's available.
Well,
That
okay. Well, then let me. Okay, so this is general public, I guess. Did you look into if for the DME rentals? Did you
Mhm.
look into any place here, like locally? Do you have a place?
I didn't because I don't need any that I
Okay.
know of.
All right, fair enough.
You said you were going to just pull me up.
Well, right. I was just thinking about that one. Like I said, I was thinking about the one wheelchair with the stair tracks on it. I wonder
Ooh,
if
that'd be nice.
like renting one of those for the week.
That would be scary.
Not the no, not the one, not the one like not the one that we would take. I'm talking just the one that goes up that kind of goes up the stairs.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I mean, I'm satisfied with the couch. I really am. I know that you have people getting ready in the morning, but I have earplugs, um, so I should be able to stay all the way. I hope.
We'll see.
We're gonna try.
We have thoughts. Um,
I will find an equipment rental, a DME, a medical supply store out there just in case we need anything.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, I can look. I can look too if you need me to. It's just I've
so
been.
just look up any medical supply store, see what the hours are.
Yeah. Okay.
They know what they're doing. I mean, especially in your area. I mean, your area does have tourists, so, and you have a certain population of a older age, correct?
Yes.
So I'm sure there's plenty of medical supply stores.
Hmm.
Ooh, we can rent me a scooter. Not to go in your house, obviously, because you don't have a ramp, but
Yeah.
because we're also having 4 people in an SUV. So I am trying to minimize the amount of equipment I do take out there.
Understood.
So that's another consideration. So,
Okay.
and I know we're discussing our trip, but in discussing our trip, we're discussing the trip that a lot of other people will be taking, a lot of the issues that they're going to be facing, right?
Right. No, absolutely. It's. I think the stuff that you're preparing for and what you're going to have to navigate, I think is valuable for a lot of other folks in a lot of other ways. I certainly see a follow up episode to this.
Hmm.
Potentially, for the first time, episode 22 might very well be you and I in the same room.
Oh, oh my goodness.
You imagine?
I have to survive the trip out there, but yay.
Oh, I got a nice microphone for you and a stand. I could set this all up for you, get you all
Oh
geared up.
no.
Oh yeah.
Oh
This,
yeah.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like Kool-Aid. Hey, Kool-Aid. Oh yeah. Yeah. So
Dating ourselves.
yes, we are. Um,
Wow. I'll be
so
so fancy.
yeah, let me set that up. Let's set that baby up for you. I got a couple microphone stands. I got a thing. This is where being a music guy and a sound guy has all kinds of advantages.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be taking lots of notes for that episode then.
Yeah. Yeah, definite follow-ups. And then gonna, some little bit of Mongo time. Be all right.
Excellent.
So, all right.
Okay,
I think
I just need to start resting up for the trip.
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Resting up for
And we need to, and then we need to go. The other thing too, we need to go grocery shopping. We need to buy all that bland nonsense crap that you like to
Yeah.
eat, like the skinny pop and
I was
all that.
just sitting right here within a
Yeah.
foot of me. I was just eating something before we went on the air.
And
But
and
get
and
about
and the boyfriend better plan on cooking a little bit while he's here if he's a pro, since he's a pro.
yeah, he tells us he doesn't like to cook, although he did cook me a dinner for everybody last night. He cooks a mean steak too. He's done that for us before, so yeah. We'll give him one meal.
It's one meal. He's going to have to cook one meal, or else he's going to be taking his butt over to the Siesta Hotel over there. And so,
Hey, they have a handicap room, so
yep, cool.
we're
All right.
all good.
Yes, yes, yes. I will.
You
Be
get ready
done.
for your
Fine.
gigs.
Yep.
I will get ready for this trip. I'm exhausted already.
All right, cool. I think we're out. All right. I feel like we're forgetting something. Oh,
Huh.
yeah, the end. So, all right, everybody. So, thank you so much. I think we covered a lot of ground today and a lot of stuff. Please check out the website, wheelsandshaky.com. Send emails with ideas, thoughts, feedback, suggestions, recipes, whatever, to Shaky at wheelsandshaky.com. Wheels at wheelsandshaky.com currently is acting a little wonky. I'm not exactly sure why. I got to get that fixed up. You can send something there. It'll probably kick back to you. So for now, just send it to Shaky at wheelsandshaky.com. And Wheels and Shaky on YouTube. Go find us there, because then you can see what we're actually doing you can see the faces. You can see
No,
the
no, no.
you can see the expressions that Wheels makes at me when I say all
You
my little
can't see
stupid
the eye
things.
rolling.
You get to see the stuff that I get to do, all the faces I make, and things like that. And other than that, just be well, take care of each other, take care of yourselves,
And wish us luck.
and yeah, wish them luck.
Mm-hmm.
I got the
Send us happy thoughts.
yep, and I think we're out.
I think so.
Later.